So I was the CEO for Pirelli tires. I went through a big divorce and I lost everything, my home, finances, everything. So for a few weeks, I was living in the backseat of my car. And
look what came out of it, a whole new life. So this is Dan of Vagabond Awake. And today I feel lucky to have Simon as a guest on Vagabond Awake. Simon, welcome to the channel.
Thank you, Dan. I'm really privileged. Thank you.
So Simon, where are you from in the world and where are you sitting right now?
Okay, so originally I'm from the UK in a small town called St Helens, which is in between Manchester and Liverpool, so in the northwest part of the UK. Lived there most of my life, but I now reside in Isabela province, which is about 9 hours north of Manila and about 50 minutes south of the nearest airport, which is called Cagayan. I think it's called Cagayan Airport. Yeah, so quite north in the Philippines, in Luzon Island.
And how long have you been living there?
In this place where we are now, we lived here for 2 years. Before that, we kind of lived in Manila for 4 years. My wife lived in Manila for 4 years permanently. When I was working, I was traveling to Manila, get this, every month for a long weekend.
Okay.
That was not the arrangement, because I was working all across the world. Although I was based in Istanbul, in Turkey, it was quite easy for me to get on a plane from Istanbul, fly to Manila for 4 days, fly back to Istanbul, and then travel all around the world with my career. So yeah, wow. Quite hectic. My suitcase was never unpacked. Sometimes when I'm doing like chores around the house or doing exercise, it comes into my head sometimes and I get shivers. I'm thinking, oh no, I don't want to go there again. I did achieve all my career goals. So I've ticked all the boxes. So now it's time to enjoy time, quite literally time to enjoy time.
So that's a shiver or a fear you have, like, what if I had to go back and work again? Is that what you mean?
Yes, yeah. Okay, a bit of a exaggeration, but when I look back on my career, I really enjoyed it, but it got to a point, I think I was kind of thinking about retiring, but not seriously, until this farm became available. And when all the stars aligned, it kind of made sense. I was traveling too much, not seeing my wife as often as I could do or should do. This farm became available. We already had a 1,000 square meter lot where we are now. So I decided to, why not, retire. I've got a few pensions that we live off, and we built our new home here in the province. Never looked back, Dan, never looked back.
Yeah, so I visited your channel and I want to talk about that with you. But some of the things I thought were really interesting about your life was you built a house there. It's a beautiful house. You bought a farm there. So and it's in the province. And many people move to the provinces for like a low cost of living, but you're farming there now. And so could you tell your story and address some of the things that are unusual about you? The fact that you built your own house in the provinces and you bought a farm. How did that come about?
Well, if I rewind maybe a few years, go back to 2013, I was actually homeless for a few weeks in the UK. So I went through a big divorce and I lost everything, my home, finances, everything. So for a few weeks, I was living in the backseat of my car. And my friend who worked in Dubai at the time asked me if I ever thought about Dubai for working. And I thought, no, not really. And to be honest, I almost didn't go, but my son convinced me to go. Said, Dad, if you don't go, I will slap you, I will whatever. So I went to Dubai, and that's kind of when I turned my life around. So from being homeless for a few weeks, which was a horrible experience, to working in Dubai, that's where I met my wife. I know I'm jumping around here, but that's I came from in 2013 to where we are now in the Philippines. A bit of a whirlwind, a rough whirlwind with some calm in between, but generally very, very exciting.
So what kind of job did you have that you ended up, and by the way, you're only like 50, 55 or something like that?
I was 58 in August, Dan, yeah. So I retired literally at the back end of 55. So we moved up from Manila in July 2023. And then we moved up to Isabela in August of 2023. So that's when I officially retired, yes. And my worked for Pirelli Tires. So I was the CEO for Pirelli Tires, the commercial side, for the UK, Ireland, and Scandinavia. Did that for a few years, and then I became chief commercial officer for the same company based in Istanbul, in Turkey, managing all of Africa and Middle East. The experience was amazing, all different cultures and languages, and made so many friends. And
you went from Dubai, where you met your wife. Is she a Filipina? And
yes, she is.
By the way, she's beautiful. I saw one of your videos. She's just a gorgeous woman. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm very lucky. Thank you.
How did a farm come out of all of this?
As I said, my mother-in-law had 1 hectare, maybe about a 5-minute drive from where we are now. And the owner of the 2-hectare farm wanted to sell. It came up at a good price, and we bought the farm, mainly to grow rice, So although it's 2 hectares, farmable land is about 1.6. The rest is palm trees, banana trees, mango, these kind of things. And so far, we've done 5 harvests. It's very up and down. It's very hit and miss. It's a good job that we don't rely on the income for the farm to survive, because we wouldn't survive.
Okay.
Rice is not the way to go. We see it as more of a hobby, really, and also to go there to relax, because it's really nice to walk around. It's beautiful nature, the mountains in the distance. It's amazing.
You were living in the UK. Was Dubai the first time you had left the UK?
Yes. Well, the only time that I ever left the UK was to go on holiday. So either go to the Caribbean or to Spain for a holiday, or Cyprus, these places. But to physically work, Dubai was the first.
What a great story. From living in your car to a CEO of Pirelli Commercial. Now you're living in a province. Is quite an unusual story. I'm
a great believer in creating your own luck in life. I made the right phone call. I sent the email, and that's one thing that I've always taught my son in life. You have to create your own luck, make things happen yourself. And thankfully, he's the same as me. He's a nice guy.
Very
He's
cool.
a gentleman also.
And it paid you back when he forced you to go to Dubai. So it's a great story.
Yes, he said he would kick my ass if I didn't go. It's a big boy.
And look what came out of it, a whole new life. Has he been out there to see you and visit?
Not here yet, but when I lived in Istanbul, he came there to see me for a long weekend.
Back to UK for a minute. When you were growing up, did you think someday I'll live overseas, or when did that form? Was it when you met your wife?
No, it just came by chance. As I said, when I was probably the lowest point in my life, my friend called me from Dubai and said, Simon, and at the time, I had nothing in the UK apart from my kids, which were, they're both adults, both had great jobs. So I had no ties to the UK, no house, no debts, nothing. So I thought, why not? So I left the UK and worked in Dubai with an automotive company, still in the world of tires. So I was a regional manager based in Dubai, covering the Middle East, so like Saudi, Oman, Jordan, for 3 years. And within that 3 years, that's when I met my wife, Cherry, in Dubai. But she was working in Dubai as a school teacher's assistant.
What did it cost, for example, to build your house in the province? And then maybe what are your monthly expenses? Obviously, you may not have rent. Maybe you have a mortgage or whatever, but utilities, groceries, restaurants. What's it cost to live in the provinces?
We were quite lucky, Dan, because the 1,000 lots that we had here was gifted to us by Cherry's mother. So we're quite grateful and thankful that she gave us this 1,000 square meter lot of land. So it's a big piece of land set in a beautiful area, peaceful, rice fields all around. It's just a beautiful area. So I had some savings for my career, etc. So we built a modest, modern Filipino house, 2-bedroomed, 2-bathroom. We are fully off-grid solar as well. So we have no bills every month. We built that we moved in January 2024. And in 1.5 years, we've not had one bill because, as you know, there's many brownouts, blackouts in the Philippines. And thankfully, we don't suffer from any of those because we don't have a mortgage, we don't have rent, we don't have electricity bills. So really, it's only about, I would say our maximum outgoings per month is 30K pesos. So we don't have a generator. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, because we're fully solar, so we have three big batteries in the storage outside, and even through typhoons, even through weeks of no bright sunshine, we still have power all day and enough energy for the solar to charge the batteries to get us through the evening. So this time last year, Dan, where we had 4 typhoons in 6 weeks, we always had power. It's amazing.
and do you have AC? Do you need it up there?
Yeah, we have. I'm in the open plan living area now. We have two split ACs here. It's quite a long, wide open plan living area. We have one split AC in our main bedroom and one window type in the second bedroom. So we have four AC, and they're always on 24/7.
That's impressive. And so, what did it cost to put that house together with all the accoutrements that pay
Yeah.
your utilities for you? What?
So the house bill itself was 2.1 million pesos. Then we added a outside living area and storage, which was another 200K approximately. Then we added the solar system, which was we have 18 panels with a 6 kilowatt inverter, which is more than enough, with 3 huge lithium batteries. So I've calculated. I mean, this is going say the extreme or the max, but with all like the furnishings, like the sofas, the tables, everything, we spent 4 million in UK money and USD.
Great. And you must have a well then, because you're out in the provinces, right?
No, we have a water, but we have mains water here. So we live in a village called 𝗪ꯛ𝗪𝗪. And 𝗪ꯛ𝗪𝗪 is part of a big area called 𝐾𝐜𝐿. So we have running water. Our family's quite close by, Dan, across the road. They have a well, but they also have running water through the water supply. So our water bill per month is 200 pesos per month for the water bill.
That's great.
Our drinking water is more than that.
Yeah, of course. So did you get the 20-liter jugs delivered, or?
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got a water cooler in the house.
Since you're married, have you went ahead and got the marriage visa? Is that the idea?
Yeah, I got a 13A visa, permanent visa was granted September last year. So I'm 1 year into my permanent residency.
How would you answer this question? Don't come to the Philippines if you think it's going to be.
I would say don't come to the Philippines province, not Manila, but province. Reason being, Dan, for 2 reasons, is one, there's no gyms here because we are in the countryside, we're right in the sticks. And also is that I fell into the typical Filipino diet of rice 2-3 times a day, fried food, soda drinks, all those kind of things. And I like to walk. I love nature, but being here, really hard to walk in the daytime, even at night sometimes. As you know, living in Southeast Asia, it's very humid. It's very hot. And back in the UK, and I used to walk all the time, weekends, evenings. But here, you can't do it. So what I did is, in outside living area, I made like a home gym. So I just bought a cross trainer, bought a simple bench and dumbbells, and I do exercise almost every day out there. It's hot, but I have a fan going, and it kind of works. So don't come here if you just want to do nothing, because it will be the unhealthiest thing that you will ever do.
Do come to the Philippines if you're looking for
freedom, tranquility, peace, mental clarity, because when you come here, for most people that do retire, you should have no cares in the world, and generally my mental health has really improved since being here. There's no stress. Okay, the career thing is done. There was a bit of stress building the house, but day to day, there's no stress. It's just a beautiful place to live with amazing people. It's fantastic.
And you feel safe?
Absolutely. That's one of my concerns when I came here in the province was, is it safe? Because literally when I go shopping with my wife, I get pictures taken of me So so I'm the only, not the only white guy here, but I'm, you know, obviously we're in the minority here. So you know, people stare at you, and that kind of shook me for a while, being a bit uneasy. But living where we are down, it's so peaceful, it's so safe. We have family all around us. We have guard dogs, like most people do here, but generally, I sleep well.
So Simon, you have a YouTube channel, don't you?
Yes, I do. Albeit very, very small. Yes.
And what's the name of the channel, and what do you like to talk about on there?
It's called CEO to Farmer. I thought it was quite apt, the name, and generally it's about just life in general. I bought a drone recently, so do some nice drone shots in the area. I don't do any live streams, but I do post a variety of things. We have three Shih Tzus, which are a pain sometimes, but especially at 6 a.m. when they wake you up. Oh my God! But life in general, about family, about food, because also within my budget, within our budget of not budget, but what we spend each month, we very often dine out. So you know, we're not scrimping, we're not saving or holding back. If we want to go out for a meal, we'll do that. We do some entertaining at home as well. So the channel that I have is just an all-round channel with no set rules. It's just life in general.
Did you want to share your wife's channel? I'm happy to share that too if you want to.
It's spelled 𝗙𝐻𝐒, K-I-S-H-I, 𝗙𝐻𝐒, Michael, so space Michael. So Michael, 𝗙𝐻𝐒 Michael is our channel name. Nice to meet you, Dan. Honestly, it's my pleasure.
Thanks, Simon.
To see all the best places to retire in the Philippines, watch this playlist right here, or grab a free copy of my ebook to find out how to live this way.